is sponsored by the Rogers County Wireless Association. I'll be net control for the first hour. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee, and my call is K5CFY, Kilo 5, Charlie Foxtrot Yankee. We meet here every day on the RCWA repeater 147.090, positive offset with a PL of 88.5. This repeater is located at Rogers State University in Claremore, Oklahoma. The net starts every day at noon Central Time or 1700 UTC. It runs for a couple of hours. We do change net controllers at the top of the hour. We are linked with Allstar node 49562, and our Echolink is November 5, X-ray Quebec Kilo Romeo, and they are linked up 24 hours a day, which brings in links, nodes, and repeaters from all over the United States and around the world. I want to remind everyone this is a directed net. Please direct all communications through the net control operator. This being a link system with Allstar and Echolink. Try not to quick key. Key your mic, wait a couple of seconds. Give us your call sign slowly, clearly, and phonetically. Keep the mic keyed for a couple of seconds afterwards. That way we hear everything you've said and nothing gets clipped off. An informal net with many check-ins, but we always like to take time for a little rag chew. So check into the net. Tell us what's going on in your part of the world. We're using NetLogger as our logging program. You can go to netlogger.org, download the program, select the net, which is the RCWA Boredom record net. Click on monitor at the bottom there. You can see everybody that is checked into the net. It also has an AIM window, which is almost instant message. A lot of good information is on the blue screen, as we call it. And you can also check in from the blue screen. Sometimes that saves a little hiccups with doubling and all that kind of stuff. Before we get the net started, do we have any emergency traffic holding for the net? If so, please call now. Right, not hearing it is always a good thing. Well, I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Hope you still have all your fingers and thumbs and all that sort of thing, and not spending the evening in the emergency thing. All right, let's get the net started. If you'd like to check into the net, let me see here. Well, we got a few off that were on the radio before the net actually started. We have Mark there from Aurora, Ohio, KC8 Fox Queen Victor. We got Matt there from Arkansas, KJ5 Delta India Tango. And we have Mr. Dave from Owasso that's going to be in and out, KA50WI. So we're ready to take some check-ins. If you'd like to join us, come with your call sign.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor Victor, KD4YVV, Jeff in Virginia.
This is Kilo Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie. The name is Bob. I live in Oakwood Village, Ohio. I'm going to be in and out for the net.
KE8 VOX Kilo Echo Delta Victor Oscar Mobile.
And I'll be in and out, Ray, but I'll be listening. Have a great day.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF, Josh in Akron.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Alpha, KF8 DTA, Jeff in New Franklin, Ohio.
Good deal. Well, we picked up a few more there. We had a Jeff, Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor Victor, We have Bob, Kilo Charlie 8 Mike Romeo Charlie. We have Logan, Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Delta Echo in the mobile. We'll grab you first there, Logan. Then we have Mr. Josh there, but they're going to be the net controller for the second hour of today's net. Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. And we have Jeff, Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha. All right, let's grab Logan first in the mobile. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Delta Echo, and Mark, you'll be up next.
Good morning, Ray. Good morning, Net. Good to hear from you, K5CFY. I always like to try and check into this whenever I get the chance to, but just out here mobiling around and wanted to say hello, and that's it for me. Kilo Japan 5 Echo Delta Echo, back to Net.
Hey, Logan, appreciate you taking the time to check in. You mow safely out there, and have yourself a great afternoon. 73. All right, we're clear at Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Delta Echo. Let's go to Mark up in Aurora, Ohio. Kilo Charlie 8 Fox Queen Victor, and Matt, you'll be up next. Mark, go ahead. Welcome to the net. You have a good 4th of July.
Oh, yeah, the 4th KSFQ went good. Yeah, we watched the fireworks last night. As a matter of fact, we just parked right in the driveway. We go up just about the time they start to go off. And we just sit in the driveway. We looked right at them. We pulled up to the road to leave, and yeah, we see it was a good place. We said, geez, some of them people are sitting right up front must get there, well, obviously early, but maybe they stayed later or into the evening for whatever activities going on. But yeah, everything went good without mowing. Just came in, and I'm going to go back out and continue doing that. So other than that, yeah, 88 degrees, so and humid. So I'll send it back to Net. Although, yeah, I keep hearing them, Gary at AHCS and them guys, and KJ5DIT talk about that water tower out there in Ardmore. And yeah, I looked it up, and I said, I'm going to do Google Street. And I did a Google Street, and I traveled the street, which is on the west side of Interstate 30. And they even got that thing lit up. I seen some that looked, they were like, lights that would be on a football field. And I said, well, the football field might be close. And I looked to the other side of the thing, and I said, no, them lights are looking right up at that tower. So they light that tower up. And I looked at Street View earlier, and there were some street views that you couldn't see the tower. So they cleaned all the trees out around the tower from the freeway so you could see it. So I'll send it back to Net, KSFQV.
W8WKY.
Alrighty, Mark. Well, thanks for checking in with us. Have yourself a great afternoon, and 73 to you. We'll clear with Kilo Charlie 8 Fox Queen Victor. Let's go talk to Matt there in Arkansas. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta India Tango, and Jeff, you'll be up next. Matt, go ahead. Welcome to the net. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. And yeah, they take pride in that tower. It is pretty, it's all painted up, lit up, everything. But I had a beautiful day yesterday. We had a nice picnic at one of my friend's places. We had a nice time. My wife and I came home, enjoyed the evening, and went to sleep. Our neighbors enjoyed their fireworks. So I could hear probably for a little while. But we had a nice time. We shipped the kids off to what's called Magic Springs, which is a water park. And we've gotten half ourselves. So cannot complain at all. Beautiful day, sun shining, the clouds. Can't ask for better.
Alrighty, Matt. Thanks for checking in with us. Glad you survived the Independence Day. Thanks for taking the time to check into the net. All right, we'll clear us. Kilo Juliet 5, Delta India Tango. Let's go to Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor Victor. And Bob, you'll be up next. Jeff, welcome to the net.
Yes, welcome back to you. We're doing my famous double eggs. I'm just about done. I knew it was a good reason to come to the kitchen. I get better signal too. But outside that, yeah, we had a good 4th of July. We watched everybody else's fireworks as we were driving down the road with my wife when she was driving. So we got to see the ones over at Walmart real quick. And unfortunately, Fort Lee, or Fort Gregg, Adams, whatever, was not firing them. If they were, they must have been low to the ground. Normally you see them anywhere from there. And my wife and I went out to I'll call it a Mexican restaurant, international restaurant my friend owns. And we had a good time. We enjoyed our moment, and we came home, and she went to sleep, and I just chilled. That's pretty much it. I hope everybody have a great day. Enjoy this weather. We got about 86 degrees right now. KD4YVV, back over to you.
Righty, Jeff. Thanks for checking in with us. And 73 to you, my friend. Thanks for checking in. We'll clear with Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor Victor. Let's go to Oakwood Village, Ohio. Mr. Bob, Kilo Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie. Josh, you're going to be up next there. Bob, go ahead.
This is Bob and KC8MRC in Oakwood Village. Don't have much. Heard a few fireworks go off last night. With that, I'll turn it back to the net. I hope everybody has a safe rest of the weekend. This is KC8MRC 73.
All righty, Bob. Well, good to hear you in there. You're sounding great today, and I hope you have a great afternoon. 73, we'll clear it. Kilo Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie. Let's go to Mr. Josh, W8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. And good afternoon, Josh. Glad to hear that Lucy and Betty and Will are all doing fine, and hopefully you're getting over your cold that you've had. But anyway, thanks for checking in. I think you're going to be the net controller for the second hour of today's net. But Josh, welcome to the net. Go ahead.
A5CFY, W8HRF. Good afternoon, Mr. Ray. Good afternoon to all the Boredom Breaker netizens. Just kind of a slow Saturday. Doesn't feel like a weekend. It does not feel like a Saturday yet to me. Probably just because it's been a crazy week is all. So, but yeah, we're really happy that everything went smoothly for William's delivery, and we're happy that he's doing well with. So Lucy just took him to a bridal shower, so she's got him, and Betty, I just put her down for a nap, and so we'll be all set and ready to go for the second hour. So how are you doing, Mr. Ray? Did you do anything for the 4th of July?
Well, first of all, congratulations on the new one there, and glad I saw the pictures. It was great to see Lucy and Will there, and looked like they were both doing fine. Anyway, not really. We sat out in the backyard, watched a few of the fireworks there, and that was about it, though. But we definitely didn't go spend a bunch of money, and I still got all my fingers and all that stuff. But we had a good time. Had charcoal, some rocks, and some other stuff. So we did pretty well.
All right, very good. Yeah, we didn't do any fireworks or anything like that this year. We just kind of took it easy and visited Lucy's family and introduced the baby to some new folks. So, but thank you for the well wishes there, the congratulations. We appreciate it, and yeah, fine business. So, and the brats sound phenomenal. So, last thing before I throw it back to you to get down the list, Myers was having a deal. I don't know if there's a Myers, if Myers is a store out in Oklahoma, but around here in Ohio, they were having a sale it was $2.50 a pound for ground beef. So we went and we bought a whole bunch of ground beef. So we're set for a good couple of months. So that was a great 4th of July win right there. So, all right, Mr. A, well, I'll talk to you on the second hour, and I'm looking forward to getting back in the swing of things, and we do appreciate it. So, yeah, talk to you in a little bit. K5 CFY, W8 HRF.
Hey, Josh. Well, thanks for checking in there, and we'll get you at the top of the hour for the second hour. So thank you there. We definitely appreciate you doing that for us. All right, we're going to clear with Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. Let's stay in Ohio and get Jeff, Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha. And Eddie, you're going to be next, I guess. Eddie, if you're ready to go right after Jeff, it'll be your turn. KF8 Delta Tango Alpha.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for taking my call. Thank you for hearing me. Josh, congratulations. We're just hanging out here trying to figure out what we're going to do for lunch, but I love what you guys are doing with the nets and really appreciate it. This is KF8 DTA, back to net control. Thank you, everyone.
Jeff, well, thanks for taking the time to check in. We'll clear us the Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha. We had Pete in there from Coweta, Oklahoma. November 5 Kilo Bravo Delta was in and out. We also had just Nick, KD8SLG, is on a phone call. So he was in and out. So that puts us at the bottom of the list with Mr. Eddie, Whiskey 3 Echo Tango Bravo. Eddie, welcome to the net. How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, hi, Ray. Doing pretty good, I guess. I was outside a little while ago just to trash out and put in the cans, and it felt kind of nice and warm. I mean, it wasn't really hot. It was just pleasantly warm. So yesterday we had no rain. Today we have no rain. There was a thunderstorm in sight, and I've been playing around with trying to get this little Zygo G106 radio working with FT8. It seems like it has a problem. I'm not really sure. It's intermittent power fluctuation. Sometimes it seems like it can get out, and sometimes it seems like it doesn't get out at all. So I did talk to the radiology, and they said if they continue to have issues with it, they will, replace it. So that's a good thing. They have a very good, service there. Anyway, other than that, it's not a whole lot going on here. I did have my next-door neighbor, not directly next door, but the neighbor across the street, came over and he replaced the faucet in the master bedroom, which was something we wanted to do. The faucet there was basically plastic, and it started flaking and, not really being that good. I mean, it was okay. It would still work, but it just didn't look all that great. So the wife wanted to change it, and we put in the same metal nickel, brushed nickel faucet that we had in the half bath downstairs and the hall bath. We got all three faucets that look alike. Back to you, Nick. Nick, because you said Nick a minute ago. Back to you, Ray. W3AQB, back to that.
All right, Eddie. Well, I've definitely been called a lot worse things than Nick, but anyway, thank you, Eddie. Glad you got your faucet fixed, and sounds like everything's going pretty good. Good thing radiology has good service there. Sounds like they're going to take care of you, whatever it takes. So anyway, Eddie, thanks for checking in. Good to hear you. And we'll say 73. We'll clear with Whiskey 3 Echo Tango Bravo. And off the blue screen, I picked up Mr. Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. Tim, welcome to the net. How'd your Independence Day go?
Hi, good afternoon, Rays. This is KI5TAQ. Everything went off with a bang. Did not lose any fingers, did not burn the neighborhood down, and had a lot of fun, and our fireworks display went long last night. I think by the time we got home and got to bed, it was like around 11:30, 12, almost 1. But, yeah, Ray, there's a lot of things that happened, and of course, Ray, you know that I would always, and I cannot forget to say it to you anyways, hello, ray of sunshine. How's your fireworks Independence Day go, Ray?
Stayed here at the house. What we saw was from here, so there was quite a bit of stuff going on in the neighborhood, lots of booms and stuff. Luckily, Fred it doesn't bother him at all. He just does his thing and sleeps or whatever, but it all went well, and I think they finally quit around 1 or 1:30, but I got a little, matter of fact, I slept in. I think I slept right past the barometer net this morning. I didn't wake up till it was over. Anyway, that's my deal there, Tim. Wave a hand there at Miss Becca, and glad you guys had a good 4th.
Okay, well, Miss Becca also waves a hand to you, too. And we'll just, shall we say, let you get on down to the bottom of the list. Oh, wait a minute, you're at the bottom of the list. Time for some more chickens. This is KI5TAQ.
All right, well, you said chickens. That reminds me of Lloyd. I'm going to have to call and see how he's doing. He usually calls in during the week and tells me that he's doing okay. He just, I think he just got burned out on ham radio for a little bit, wanted to get away from it from a while, and his health has kind of gotten in the way of that as well. But I need to check on Lloyd there. But anyway, Tim, thanks for checking in. Have yourself a good afternoon, and we'll say 73 to you. All right, this is Ray, K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net, and we're ready to take some check-ins, so if you'd like to check in, please call.
Net control, please check in. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Mike Alpha Bravo.
Check in November 3, Mike Delta Charlie, Michael here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Well, we got 2 of them in there. I think we got Glenn, if I got the call down right. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Mike Alpha Bravo. Then we had Michael in there, N3 MDC. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Mike Alpha Bravo. Did I get your call right?
Sir, you got it correct. This is Glenn in Winston-Salem this afternoon. I've just been messing around in the shack all day yesterday and all day today getting things cleaned up, and I actually found this old ICOM radio, 2 meter, I think it does 2 meter 440, I can't remember, so I threw up an antenna this morning and just trying it out this afternoon. Over.
All right, Glenn. You go by Glenn, that's what it shows up on QRZ anyway, but I think this is your first time checking into the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The repeater is actually about 30 miles northeast of me, but anyway, we've had this net going since the 3rd of April of 2000, and we're here every single day from noon Central Time for a couple of hours. We change the net controllers at the top of the hour, but I'd like to welcome you back anytime you had the chance. And by the way, the radio sounds great.
Yeah, Roger. Thanks for the signal report there. That's good to hear that this old radio is still working. It's just an old mobile radio, an old ICOM IC 2100, I think is what it is. I do believe I've checked into this net before. It's probably been a year plus, who knows, but again, just threw it up, thought I'd turn it on this afternoon, and there you guys were. So I'll say 73s, I'll let you get back at it and get down the list. This is Kilo Fox 4, Mike Alpha Bravo clear.
Man, well, thanks for checking in with us. Good to hear you, and don't throw that radio away. It's working great. All right, we're clear with Kilo Fox 4, Mike Alpha Bravo. Let's go to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, talk to Michael. N3 MDC. Michael, how'd your Independence Day go?
Oh, and fine, Ray. I'm just now getting back from my 4th of July vacation I've been on. But I tell you what, field day went great for me a few days ago. I worked 5 stations like I always do, and I worked a very special station on field day. I worked my other club out in Colorado. I was listening on 20 meters, and I heard the call saying Whiskey Zero Delta Kilo, and it was the Boulder Amateur Radio Club that was on there. That's my other club I'm a member of. I've been a member of that club since I lived in Colorado, so I worked them on field day, and so it was a very special night for me on field day. But like I said, I'm just getting back from my 4th of July vacation I've been on, so I'm finally getting back from that. Good to hear Glenn on there, down there in Winston-Salem. I'll probably send him an email later on this afternoon and invite him on to my net I'm running on Monday nights. So I'll be getting back to that on Monday night. But Ray, I'm getting my mom up, get her day going. We're having New York strip steak for dinner tonight. I bought those at the store for 4th of July, so we're having that for dinner tonight with a salad. She's going to have a baked potato. I put mine in a salad. So, Ray, you have a good afternoon. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And by the way, Ray, I'll just... By the way, Ray, today is my brother and his wife's 11-year wedding anniversary. They've been married for 11 years, and tomorrow is my dad's birthday, so I got to get some cards later on sometime. Back to you, Ray, in 3 MDC.
All righty, Michael. Well, thanks for checking in with us. Good to hear you. Glad you had a good vacation there, and glad everything went well on the Independence Day there, and have a great dinner when you get to it. Sounds great. So we'll say 73 to you there, Michael. Good to hear you. This is Ray, K5CFY. We're at the bottom of the list. If you'd like to check into the net, please call.
Kilo November 4, November Hotel Alpha.
W8.
Alpha Victor Foxtrot, K5 AVF. Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
Kilo Echo India 5, Quebec AI 5Q.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX, Scott, Vermillion, Ohio, in and out.
We picked up 5 or 6 there, I think. We have Julian Kilo November 4, November Hotel Alpha, Mr. Alex K5 AVF. We have Grant KD5 AFS. We have Jairus Alpha India 5 Quebec. Somebody doubled with Jairus. I recognized his voice, but I didn't get your call sign. So if you don't hear it, please come back. And then I had Scott there, Kilo Echo 8. Victor Oscar Kilo was in and out. Who was the station I missed?
I think you missed me. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Kilo Echo 8 Zulu Delta Bravo up in Ohio.
Jeff, we got you in there. Kilo Echo 8 Victor Delta Bravo. All right, let's go up to Salem, North Carolina. Julian, KN4, Alpha. Alex, you'll be next. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. This is Julian out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'm actually mobile right now, AC again, I'm testing out this new little handy-talkie BMR, like a bound phone or something like that. But I seen it on Amazon, figured I'd give it a go and see how it's doing. Currently moving down Highway 52 at about 60 miles an hour. So I figured I'd jump on here. I did jump in yesterday. Got a lot of warm welcome from the host, so I figured I'd jump back on here today. Everybody great for it. I did. There's a lot of barbecuing, a lot of passing out from food into Tacoma, and waking back up today to kind of do it all again.
We got you in there in the 18-wheel mobile. Yep, I remember hearing you yesterday, I think it was, but good to hear you in there. Thanks for coming back. You mobile safely out there, and we definitely thank you for what you do, carrying our goods across the country like that, and you stay safe, and 73 to you. We'll clear with Kilo November 4, November Hotel Alpha. Mr. Alex, K5 AVF, how's everything down in Glenpool? Hope nothing burnt down. Grant, you'll be up next. Alex, go ahead.
Well, good afternoon, Ray. Good afternoon to the net. K5 AVF here. 87 degrees, 69% humidity, 5-mile-an-hour wind out of the south. Not bad out here. No fires. Did hear the sirens a couple of times yesterday evening. The fire trucks were running, but I don't have any idea what they were doing. So could have been just a heart attack or so. Who knows? Anyway, Ray, we. All right, roger that. Well, the reason I ask is because 10 meters is hopping. Boy, I tell you what, I was just listening to K2M out on, let's see, where are they? 28 180, I think, maybe 28, I can't remember but what the frequency was, but they were booming in here, so I was thinking, man, if I had a 10-meter antenna, I could pick them up for sure. But anyway, thanks for doing the net, Grant, I'm sorry. I'm just all messed up here. Ray, and we'll talk to you later, and hello to Grant coming up. K5CFY, K5 AVF, back to you.
Mr. Alex, thanks for checking in there with us, and Grant says the Ringo 10 is what you're looking for. You've not looked that up. Ringo 10. All right, let's go to Mr. Grant, KD5 AFS. Grant, go ahead.
K5CFY, KD5 AFS. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody else out there. That Ringo 10 is 10 meters only. It does load up quite easily on 12. I ain't tried it on 15, but it's pretty much a resonant antenna on 10. So with that out of the way, I guess we up, and then we went outside about 8:30 and shot our fireworks and watched everybody else in the neighborhood here, and then about 10:30 I came inside. It's been a long time since this old man stayed up to 11, but anyhow, not a lot going on today. I'm hanging out in the air conditioning after 2 days of running back and forth to the smoker. Did clean it out this morning in case it starts raining. And let's see, most of my leftovers are fixing to head over to Francie's mom and sister. It's her sister's birthday, so she's taking smoked brisket and ribs over there here in a few minutes. So that's all that's going on here, Ray. Glad to hear 10 meters is open. I hadn't had much luck in the last month, so I think I'm going to go check that out. That's all I got, Ray. Thanks for running the net and picking me up, and I will send it back to you, sir. K85 AFS.
Alrighty, Grant. Well, thanks for checking in with us. Yeah, last Saturday was doing the GOTA station there at Field Day, and I was on 10 meters for a good hour, and I think I may have got 2 contacts. It was dead. Boy, just nothing there. But anyway, got your pictures. Looked like your smoker and everything was really doing a good job out there. So glad it all turned out good. Grant, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. 73. Stay out of the heat. We'll clear as Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Foxtrot Sierra. Let's go to the great bearded one, Alpha India 5 Quebec. Yaris, welcome to the net. How you doing, my friend?
Well, good afternoon, Ray. I'm doing pretty good. Just got done at the Home Depot with Varick. We bought a bunch of PVC pipe and fittings and stuff like that to try and make a pneumatic projectile launcher for my antenna tree launcher thing that I've got working on. I've got a weighted bag and was able to fit it in an 1.5-inch diameter pipe with a little bit of room to spare. It wouldn't quite go in 1.25 inches without, well, it just wouldn't go. So got 1.5-inch diameter pipe and going to make a launcher out of that. May need to use some wadding like paper towels or something like that to get a little bit better seal, but we'll see when I get it all put together. But I'm going to teach him how to glue PVC pipe together and stuff like that. Got a sprinkler valve for a trigger mechanism, and we're going to wire it to a 9-volt battery. So we're going to see how it goes, and if it turns out to be a bust, I'll just buy the 9-foot long slingshot launcher that's designed for these weights, and we'll do it that way. But thought it might be fun to try and make a little pneumatic launcher for antenna stringing and stuff like that. Help me and Shannon and anybody else out. So that's what I'm doing today. Got another family get together out in Bristow this time, so Tulsa this afternoon, and looking forward to that, and some good eats out there. So hopefully it all goes smooth and everybody gets their fill. That's about all I've got, Ray. We'll send it back to you, AI5Q.
Alrighty, Mr. Jarris. Well, thanks for checking in there with us, and glad you had a good 4th there. Lots of good stuff to eat and everything, and good luck on your launcher there. Sounds like it's going to be a good one there. So anyway, we'll say 73 to you. Thanks for all you do for Northeast Oklahoma Ham Radio folks. And with that, we'll say 73. We're clear with Alpha India 5 Quebec. I want to say hi to Mr. Scott there that's listening, that was in and out, Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray. Scott, thanks for listening anyway, and have a great day. All right, let's go to Jeff. Kilo Echo 8 Victor Delta Bravo. Jeff, welcome to the net. Go ahead. I think Clinton, Michigan, looks like. Kilo Echo 8 Victor Delta Bravo.
Net control, this is Kilo Echo 8 Zulu Delta Bravo, Ohio. I think you might have gotten my call sign mixed up earlier.
I think I probably did. I apologize for that, but we got it down now, so go ahead.
No problem. Good afternoon, everybody on this net. I am actually in Newberry, Ohio right now, a couple towns over from where I live. Mobile at Punderson State Park. Was just dialing around the repeaters and came across this net. He said this is 7 days a week at noon Central Time. Sounds like a lot of fun, and I'll be sure to mark that down and check in with you guys.
All right. Well, thanks for checking in with us. You go by Matt or Matthew?
I go back by either one's fine, but I usually go by Matt.
Well, we use NetLogger as our logging program, and when you type in your call sign, it's got a preferred name. So we got you down as Matt, and yeah, we're here every single day. So come back and join us anytime you can.
I'll be sure to do that. Absolutely. I love these nets, and this one sounds like a lot of fun. Back to net control.
Hey, Matt. Well, we have a lot of folks that we've talked to from Ohio, so we thank you for checking in, and hope to hear you soon. Like I said, we're here every single day, 365 days a year. This net actually started as a health and welfare net back in April the 3rd of 2020, and we added Allstar nodes and Echolink, and it has just grown and grown. We've got all 50 states, 61 countries, and over 100 and what is the count? 115,945 check-ins.
Wow, that is very impressive. Well, I'm glad to add to that list, and like I said, I'll definitely be checking in with you guys when I can. So that being said, I'll turn it back to net control, and you guys have a good rest of your day.
Hey, Matt. Well, thank you very much. Have yourself a great afternoon up there, and we'll say 73. We'll clear Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Delta Bravo. This is Ray K5CFY with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. And we're at the bottom of the list, so we're ready to take some more check-ins. So if you'd like to check into the net, please call.
Victor Echo 3 X-Ray Delta Bravo. That's Victor Echo 3 X-Ray Delta Bravo.
OWX. Thomas, Mobile, and Bath, Ohio.
All right, well, we had at least 3 people in there that provided, I think I heard OWX station.
Yeah, good afternoon, Ray. Thomas in Bath, Ohio. We're mobile. I'm just between errands here and heard it on the radio, but ran out of string. Just wanted to say hi and give you another number. KE8OWX, back to radio.
Tom, it's good to hear you in there. Thanks for checking in with us, and have yourself a great afternoon there. All right, there was at least a couple more that was collided there. Come on back one at a time.
Victor Echo 3 X-Ray Delta Bravo. That's VE3XDB.
We got you in there. Go ahead. Welcome to the net.
Hills, Ohio.
Sierra Golf Zulu Romeo Lima.
The last station, I did not catch your call sign there. I got Victor Echo 3 X-Ray Delta Bravo. I got you in there. Who is the other station?
Sierra Papa Stroke Golf 4 Zulu Romeo Lima. Just calling in to see how we're performing. Over.
I can hear you in there. Your audio was really, really low. Yeah, didn't get it. I turned it up there at the very last, but I didn't catch all of your call sign. So come back and give me your call sign again. I got the volume turned up.
Is Sierra Papa, stroke Golf 4, Zulu, Romeo, Lima. SP stroke G4 FRL, over.
I think we got you in there, but let me go to the top there and get Tom, and we'll go from there. Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray. Tom, did you have anything else for us?
Yeah, okay, Tom. I think you said your name was Tom. I'm running through a laptop at the moment, and the microphone is not very good. Name is Harry. Hotel Alpha Romeo Yankee. Harry is the name, over.
Harry, we heard you in there, and hang on just a second, Harry. Let me get Doug in here, and then we'll get back to you there. From Canada there. We've got Victor Echo 3, X-Ray Delta Bravo. Doug, go ahead.
This is VE3XDB. Good afternoon, Ray, and everyone else listening. Hope all is well. It's a warm day here, about 30 degrees Celsius, pushing 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Bright sunshine, so we're kind of hiding out today. And it's a bit humid today, too, so we're kind of inside today. We had took a bit of a walk this morning, and but it was getting humid even early. So I think it'll be kind of a quiet indoor day today. I've been playing around here with my Allstar notes, making some adjustments, and I have some grandchildren in the background banging around here. So I'll just say 73. Have a good afternoon, good weekend, and all the best to everyone. From VE3XDB.
W8.
Well, thanks for checking in there with us. Sounds like it's going to be a hot one up there, too. I'm showing 92 here at my location, but appreciate you checking in there. So, Doug, have a good one, 73. All right, we'll clear with Doug there, Victor Echo 3, X-Ray Delta Bravo. Let's go to across the pond there to talk to Harry at Golf 0 Lima Hotel X-Ray. Harry, welcome to the net. Go ahead. How you doing? Hope you're having a good evening. Are you still there? Go ahead. Golf 0 Lima Hotel X-Ray. Are you still there? Yes, we missed him there. Well, Harry, have a good evening there, and 73 to you. All right, this is Ray, K5CFY with the N5X2K Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We are at the bottom of the list, and we're ready to take some more check-ins. Please call.
Control. Check-in. WE4CW, mobile. Please check in and out.
Here is Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar, ABA mobile.
We got another double there. The Alpha station, come on with your call sign.
The Osage.
Yeah, that's exactly why as net control I don't jump in the middle of check-ins. This is Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar, ABA mobile.
Andy, we got you in there, AV8MO. Who else was in there?
Please check in and out. Whiskey 4 Delta Papa Echo 73.
Was that Whiskey Echo 4 Delta Papa?
Negative. Whiskey 4 Delta Papa Echo. Over.
All right, I'll leave out the E there. Whiskey 4 Delta Papa Echo. You said you were in and out. Thanks for checking in. We definitely appreciate it. Then we had, Donald in there, KI5 Whiskey Delta Mike. All right, let's go to the top there. Whiskey 4 Delta Papa Echo. Did you have anything for the net? If so, please call. Andy, we got you now. AB8MO. Welcome to the net. Andy, how you doing?
Okay. I thought there was a KI4 mobile station in there too or something. But anyway, this is AB8MO. 91 degrees according to the car thermometer here in the epicenter of Burton Village, where the log cabin is. Looking at it now. And it's the same picture that's on my QSL card of the Burton log cabin. So that was Burton is the first oldest settlement in Geauga County. So it's been around a while. I don't know when Burton was established. I think it was a little bit before Ohio even became a state that Burton was established. So like the 1780s or 1790s, something like that, that Burton was established. So it's hot and summery. It's going to be the same tomorrow. I got a family reunion in West Virginia tomorrow, so it's going to be a cooker. But at least it's going to be dry. We had one year where it rained, and a lot of children loved playing in all the puddles. It wasn't very pleasant. Fortunately, we're in a shelter, so if it rains, we're dry regardless. But the sunshine makes it a little bit more pleasant than the rain does. So thanks for getting me in there, Ray. I'll probably be at Echo Stink for hour number 2. I'm going to get an oil change for my car, so I won't have the mobile to talk on because I'll be getting an oil change done. Back to you there, Ray. This is AB8MO Mobile.
All right, Andy. Well, good to talk to you. Always enjoy talking to you, and we'll say 73 to you. Good luck there with your oil change, and Mr. Josh is going to be the net controller for the next hour, but if you can get that on Echolink, that'd be great. I know he'd appreciate it. All right, we're going to clear with Andy there, AB8MO. Let's go to Mr. Donald there, KI5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Good afternoon, Donald. You still got all your fingers?
Well, Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike, yeah, absolutely. I don't play with those things. I sit out on the deck watching neighbors set them off across the valley there. Ain't catching no fireworks in my hands. And I'm just out running around and visiting with my buddy that I beat the cat for. He's up here. And I thought, well, I'll try to check in. He's on top of a hill, but there's lots of vegetation and a great big cell phone tower right behind his house, so I hope I'm getting out good. I want to wish everybody a great day, and thanks for hosting the net this morning, Ray. Appreciate you. This is KI5WDM. I'll be on the side.
Donald, always good to hear from you, and we'll say 73 to you. All right, we had quite a pile-up a while ago, but if you didn't get in, we're looking for check-in, so come on back in here.
334CW.
Could you give it to me 2 times? Give me your call sign again. You said it too fast, and I didn't catch it. So I apologize, but give it to me again.
Net Control, please check in Whiskey Echo 4, Charlie Whiskey, in and out.
I got it right. Whiskey Echo 4, Charlie Whiskey.
Victor, Mark in Tulsa.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India.
I think Brian said he was in and out. Okay. Clear at the N7 to VAN. Anybody else out there like to check into the net?
KE5NCP.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu, India, November.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India, Phil.
Phil, I did get you in there. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to Tom there. KE5NCP. Tom, welcome to the net. Hope you're doing all right.
W8.
Thanks, Ray, and good afternoon to you and everybody else on the net today. Good to hear you in here, and yeah, we thought we'd just stop by and check in while the getting was good there. Been kind of a lazy day today, and well, most of the time it's that way out here. But we didn't do much anything yesterday. Sat around and listened to the fireworks last night and what have you. But you know what? I was really amazed. They pretty much quietened down about 10:30, so it really wasn't all that bad out here, except for one that went off, probably at least a half a stick of dynamite or bigger, but rattled the whole house. But don't know where it came from, but it was close. Anyway, somebody I'm sure had a really a fine one made up just for that occasion. Not much else going on here. We're just taking it easy and waiting till next week so we can go back and do some more exercising. Anyway, go ahead and proxy in Charlie KG5RDX for your count. We'll say 73 and turn it back to you. KE5NCP.
Righty, Tom. Well, thanks for checking in with us, and we got Miss Charlie proxied in there, Kilo Golf 5, Romeo Delta X-Ray. We appreciate you guys. Have yourself a great afternoon there, and we'll clear with KE5NCP. There was a Kilo Echo 8 station, and I typed it in wrong, so it didn't come up right, but if you tried to check in, the Kilo Echo 8 station, come on in here.
That was Kilo Echo 8, Zulu, India, November. I am mobile, so I might get some picket fencing on here. Yeah. Just on my way out to a family reunion. So I'm on the highway, and for some reason I'm getting a lot of interruptions on my radio. So, Mr. Ray, I hope you have a good one, and hope you had a great 4th. And hopefully I'll catch everybody down the road. KE8, ZIN.
Joe, well, you mobile safely out there. Thanks for checking in with us, and we'll clear with Joe there, Kilo Echo 8, Zulu in the November, and let's go to Mr. Phil, Kilo 8, Papa Mike India. Phil, welcome to the net. How you doing, my friend? Haven't talked to you in a while anyway. Go ahead.
K5 CFY, this is K8 PMI. Good afternoon there, Ray. Yeah, I was looking for you this morning for the net, the barometer net, and didn't hear you out there. But yeah, it's been pretty busy in the morning, so it's hard to get a QSO together. But yeah, just wanted to stop by your net, say hi, and thanks for linking us up. I guess Josh is going to be doing the second hour, so that's awesome. So hopefully we can catch you Monday morning. 73, everybody. This is K8 BMI.
Alrighty, Phil. Always good to hear from you. Yep, I was up till about 1:30, I think it was, this morning, and I slept right through the barometer, the pre-net and the net. But anyway, Phil, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in with us. Always good to hear from you. So with that, it's at the top of the hour, so I'm looking for Mr. Josh there, Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. Josh, are you there and ready to go?
K5 CFY, W8 HRF. Yes, sir. I am all set and ready to go, Mr. Ray. How do I sound?
As Mr. Nick would say, you sound marvelous. So, yeah, you're sounding good there, Josh. So, have fun, and thanks for doing it. We definitely appreciate you jumping in there. So, it's all yours, Josh. Have a great net. K5 CFY.
K5 CFY, W8 HRF. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ray. We do appreciate it, and it is a pleasure to run the Boredom Breaker Net every other week. And thanks for the last couple of weeks off. It helped with getting ready for the baby and everything. But it's nice to get back in the saddle here, and looking forward to getting back into the Boredom Breaker Net and into the Beacon Net a little bit more coming up here. So, with that, welcome to the second hour of the M5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar, Sierra Hotel. My call sign is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF. I'm located in Akron, Ohio, and I'm going to be your net control station for the second hour of the Boredom Breaker Net. The Boredom Breaker Net is, we meet every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater, Allstar node 49562, and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a direct net, and all traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-ins, so if you don't make it in the first time, stand by, and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with numerous repeaters across the country, so we ask that you key for a couple of seconds before you start talking, and then hold on for a second or two after you finish so that you don't get cut off. We want to hear that. We want to hear everything that you've got to say. Let me take a break for time. All right, before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority traffic only. If there's emergency or priority traffic, please call now. All right, nothing heard. If the emergency traffic does arise during the net, please get net control's attention by saying something along the lines of break, or emergency, and we'll try to help you out. Let's see. With that, stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net, please say your call sign phonetically, along with alphabetically, along with your name and location. Please come now.
Kilo Echo 4, Kilo Foxtrot Hotel, Richmond, Westfield, North Carolina.
I live in Oakwood Village, Ohio. I'm going to be in and out for the net. 7-3.
Kilo Echo 4, Kilo Foxtrot Hotel, Westfield, North Carolina. Westfield, North Carolina.
SQV. KCFQV.
Please reach in and out with 4 Delta Papa Echo 73.
Holy smokes, what a train wreck. Let me pick it up there. All right, right, there's a whole lot of traffic in there. First, there was a Kilo Echo 4 station. Could you come with your call sign again? I think it was something along the lines of Kilo Echo 4, Echo Foxtrot Hotel. Kilo Echo 4 station, come now.
Kilo Echo 4, Kilo Foxtrot Hotel, Rick in Westville, North Carolina. Thank you.
All right, roger that. Got you, Rick. Kilo Echo 4, Kilo Foxtrot Hotel. Let's see. I also heard in there KC8 MRC. Bob, Bob, were you in and out? Over.
Affirmative. This is KC8 MRC. I'm in and out.
All right, roger that, Bob. And thank you for stopping by. You're sounding good on the 015 there. And let's see, we picked up a KC8 FQV Mark, AI5Q Jairus, W4DPE. I think that was that correct? Whiskey 4, Delta Papa Echo, and were you in and out?
QSL, roger to both. Have a good net, 7-3.
All right, I think the name is David there. So you have yourself a fine Saturday, David, and thanks for stopping by. Okay, I know there were more in there. If you didn't hear me call your name, go ahead and come with your call sign phonetically and alphabetically. Come now.
W8, W.
Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8, LYJ, Bob in Barberton.
Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango, recheck.
All right, we picked up two more there, KA8 LYJ and KJ5 DIT, Matt down there in Arkadelphia. All right, let me read these again one more time. KE4 KFH Rick, KC8 MRC Bob in and out, KC8 FQV Mark and Aurora, AI5Q Jairus, W4 DPE David in and out, KA8 LYJ Bob, and KJ5 DIT. Anybody else?
Here is Dallas.
KO4 JHO, Kilo Oscar,
Walmart.
Juliet Hotel Oscar.
Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Victor Victor, in and out.
All right, let me pick it up there. All right, I think I heard Andy in there, AB8MO in Walmart. There was another station, KJ5 JVV. Mark was in and out. Thanks for stopping by. And there was another station in there, I think ending in Juliet Hotel Oscar, maybe Kilo something 0, Juliet Hotel Oscar. Come with your call sign. I missed it. Go ahead.
Kilo Oscar for Juliet Hotel Oscar. This is Anthony, just in and out, checking in.
All right, fine business, Anthony. Thanks for stopping by. We got you, Kilo Oscar 4, Juliet Hotel Oscar. All right, let's work this list. Were there any mobiles in there? I'm sorry, I didn't hear any mobiles. Any mobiles in there? All right, let's go to the top of the list. KE4, KFH Rick, out in North Carolina. How's your Saturday going and your 4th of July weekend? Go ahead.
Going good there. I hope yours was as well. Just a real hot, humid day here today. It's like walking outside into a steam bath just about. Winds are calm, right at 84 degrees. It don't sound high, but it feels high when you get out there in it, especially you're over top of asphalt. Whew, burned my feet off going to the mailbox. But anyway, just having a good day and beautiful day, mostly sunny. I hate it for the people back in Texas there. Got my prayers out for them, and hope everyone's had a good 4th and was safe and didn't lose a thumb or something on a firework. But anyway, appreciate you being there for us this afternoon. You sounding good in the system. And I'll say 73 to everybody. Everyone have a wonderful afternoon. And I'll hand it back to Net Control, KE4 KFH.
KE4 KFH W8HRF. All right, Rick. Well, you're sounding good into the system as well. Yeah, it's hot and humid here in Ohio. I feel like it could be worse. I've been to Florida a couple times, and it's been worse. But where are we at now? We're almost at 90. We're about 89 degrees is what I'm seeing here in Akron. But every time I step out of the basement, we have a walkout basement. I step out into the outside. I'm like, man, geez Louise. But, yeah, we're having a good 4th of July weekend. I'm trying to get some cleaning and organizing done. So we'll see how far we can make it with that today. So, well, thanks for stopping by, Rick. We do appreciate it. You have yourself a wonderful weekend. KE4 KFH W8HRF. All right, next on the list, Bob, KC8MRC was in and out. Thanks for stopping by, Bob. Good to hear you. And next is Mark, KC8FQV. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, KC8FQV. Well, Daddy the second time. But, yeah, well, for the other radio. I was going to do a total RF, but couldn't find it right now. But warm outside, at least 88, that's why I seen at one point. It's humid. But, yeah, fireworks went good last night. Everything went decent yesterday. I'm going to go back out and swelter in the hot heat. I was going to do it early today, but I didn't get going. But we were going with mowing. So that's what we're going to do. So, we'll send it back to the net control, KC8, Fox Queen Victor.
KC8FQV W8HRF. All right, Mark. Well, drink lots of water if you go outside there to mow the grass, and enjoy the nice sunny day. And what was I going to say? I haven't mowed the lawn in a little while because I'm nervous to do so because I don't want to cut it too short and have the heat kill it. So it kind of looks a little, but I don't know. It's not too bad. So I'm kind of leaving it for now. But what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, it's great being a dad for a second time. But I will say it feels a lot different. I don't know how to explain it. But we came home and Betty just seemed bigger and William seemed small, and it's weird and different. But thankfully he slept well last night, and Lucy was able to get some good sleep, and I'm happy about that. So, the other thing I was going to say is there's a lot. I'm helping out with Betty a whole lot more because Lucy's got to focus on William. So, but it's all good. So, anyways, have yourself a good Saturday there, Mark, and we'll clear with you, and we'll catch you down the log. Going to clear with KC8FQV. Brings us down to Jairus, AI5Q. How's it going, Jairus? And how's the pneumatic launcher coming? That sounds awesome. Over to you, sir.
Hey, Josh. Well, first of all, congratulations on, I believe it's William, the new baby. If I'm wrong, forgive me. I've been kind of out of the loop the past week or so. Anyway, the pneumatic launcher is going pretty good. I'm teaching my son, Varric, how to do PVC cement, and we're missing the Schrader valve, which I just ordered online and should begin tomorrow, so hopefully we can get that coordinated with this and make it work out. But we're going through the PVC gluing process right now and teaching him how to prime and glue and twist and turn and all that kind of stuff, so maybe he can help on plumbing projects in the future as well. But we're getting there, and hoping that it'll be a success. If not, it's money down the drain, except that we could probably fit a golf ball in here and launch it like 400 yards. We'll see. I'm not sure what size PVC needs a golf ball or golf ball needs, but it may not be a total waste of effort if it doesn't launch the projectile. Or I could use the golf ball as a projectile, and I'm using a weighted bag with a ring on it for arborists that they use to launch over trees. So anyway, we'll get it figured out. But right now we're just gluing stuff together and letting it cure so that we don't have any blowouts when we first pressure it up. AI5Q, back to you, Josh.
AI5Q, W8HRF. All right, Jairus, well, that sounds awesome. Yeah, my buddy and I, we've made a couple of potato cannons, and now I've made 1 or 2 pneumatic launchers over the years. So they were always a lot of fun to play around with. His parents had a long property, and there was a river at the end of it, so we would be able to shoot potatoes pretty far and just load it up with hairspray and use that as the propellant. But now I've got myself a little, I don't remember what size barrel it has. Actually, I made it so you could swap the barrels out. So you could either send weighted PVC weights over the tree, which I haven't done because I would do that only in, like, the woods. There's a size that these little tennis balls will fit in, and I can't remember the size, but that's worked pretty well for me, and got my off-center fed dipole up in the tree. So that's a lot of fun, and glad you're getting to work out there with your kiddo there, and sounds awesome. So hope you have a wonderful 4th and wonderful 4th weekend, and thanks for checking in my hour. So anything else, Jairus?
No, that's all I've got, Josh. It's gluing time. AI5Q, back to net.
All right, you have fun, and we'll catch you later. Going to clear with AI5Q. Let's see. W4DPE, David was in and out. Thanks for stopping by, David. And that brings us down to KA8LYJ. Bob out there in Barberton. How's it going, Bob? And what do you have going on this weekend?
WHRF, this is KA8LYJ. Good afternoon, Josh. Good afternoon, Ned. And congratulations to you. I was going to ask how the new Baron was settling in and how Miss Lucy was. You already handled that for us. Other than that, just catching up on a little work and enjoying the fact that the family and the pets managed to through multiple salvos of recreational explosives in the neighborhood. And with that, I'll turn it back to you. KA8LYJ.
KA8LYJ, W8HRF. All right, Bob. Well, that's always a good thing when the pets and the kiddos make it through all the explosions on the 4th. That's a good thing. I know my in-laws, when they had a dog, he was always pretty edgy on the 4th of July. But so fine business there, and yeah, we appreciate you stopping by, and hope you enjoy the weekend and have a good job, or hope you have. Oh my goodness, hope work goes well. Catching up on work goes well. So and it's good to see a field day too. Going to clear with KA8LYJ. Brings us down to Matt out there in Arkadelphia. KJ5DIT. How's it going, Matt? And what do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net?
Oh, not a lot. Other than a beautiful day, we've got outside. Can't complain. It's warm, but it's summer. And we've had some nice weather. They promised a little light rain once in a while, but we haven't seen it. Yesterday for us was nice. It started probably about 7 or so, the fireworks, till the end, but we decided to go to sleep. Had a nice family picnic. It was an enjoyable holiday. And we wish you all the same. And yeah, I've heard about the floods in Texas, and I feel for them. So 73.
KJ5DIT, W8HRF. All right, Matt. Well, glad you had a nice family picnic yesterday, and the holiday weekend sounds like it's going well for you. I don't remember. The fireworks weren't too bad around here. I just didn't notice them as much as last year. But yeah, this is the first I've heard about the floods in Texas. So thoughts and prayers go out to them, and hope that dies down soon. I'll have to look that up. But all right, Matt. Well, good to hear you. And we'll say 7-3s. Have a wonderful Saturday. Let me go ahead and re-identify real quick. This is the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. Running through our list of check-ins here. And last on the list, we have ABNMO Andy doing an oil change out there. I think he said over at Walmart, Andy. Go ahead, and what do you have for the net?
Here is AB8MO riding in the back of the bus, looking at all that gum that just nipped through on the bottom of the seats there. I don't want to touch that stuff. Anyway, so I guess I'm going to have to get the scraper out to clean the back of the bus up here. Anyhow, yep, they're actually working on my car already, which is great. I apologize in advance for any background noise. It's impossible to find some place in the store where there isn't TV blaring or music blaring. So I picked the TV rather than music. So anyhow, it's hot, but you do that already. Got a family reunion tomorrow, as I was mentioning to Ray, down in New Cumberland, West Virginia, which is the home of a KB3OXH, which we haven't heard in a very, very long time. So hopefully he's doing well. But Bill only lives about 5 minutes from where we have our family reunion. I haven't spoken with Bill in a long, long time. So probably not going to bump into him tomorrow, but I'll be dangerously close to where he lives. So anyhow, enjoyed fireworks with my family on the 3rd of July here in Middlefield, and did some lawn work and grilled some ribs on the grill. Took about 2.5 hours, got them up to about 200 degrees, so they should be nice and tender, and hopefully they'll be edible. We'll find out during the family reunion. That's when what I made them for. So I'll grab a couple as we're sitting down to eat tomorrow. So kind of curious how Betty is handling William, or you call him Bill, but I guess it would be technically William, or Will. I notice a lot of more people that are around like our age go by Will rather than Bill. So kind of curious what he's going to want to settle on there, Josh. I know for me, when I was first born, my mom told me my parents had a parakeet, and the parakeet became very jealous of me and started like pecking me. So they got rid of the bird, and that solved that problem. But if you've got a jealous Betty, I don't think you can really get rid of her. So kind of curious how she's handling a new brother. Back to you there, Josh. W8HRF. This is AB8MO.
AB8MO, W8HRF. Well, Andy, she is handling it pretty well. Actually, like at the first 2 days, I would say all she wanted to do was hold him, and it was just too much. Like she was always around Lucy as she's trying to feed William, and but I think she's getting a little bit more balanced now. Not quite like it was the first couple of days. So we're still trying to acclimate and figure out how to work around each other. But she's doing pretty good. Yeah, even when Lucy left for the bridal shower she's attending now, Betty did okay and didn't cry too much when she left. We kind of distract her by saying, "Hey, let's go eat some of your food," or something else. So she's doing pretty okay. Not jealous so far, I don't think, but there is definitely a difference now that he's here. So, but it's cool, and it'll be interesting over the next week to figure that all out. So more. it'll be very interesting going back to work after next week. I took 2 weeks off for when he came, but what was I going to say about that? It'll be interesting. I hope Lucy's able to handle both of the kids. I know she'll do fine, but it'll just be different while I'm gone. So, and as for names he goes by, we'll call him William, or Will is kind of our preferred, but I like the idea that he could go by Bill later if he wants to, or Billy. Maybe he'll go by Wild Bill. You never. Bill's a good nickname. So, but and I looked up that the New Cumberland you said, it's about an hour 40 minutes from where you're at, so a little bit of a drive, but not too bad. So, anyways, you got anything else, Andy, before we move down the list? AV8MO, W8HRF.
Sounds like you covered sort of the synopsis quite well. Yeah, it's just inside West Virginia. It's not too bad of a drive, about a little less than 2 hours from here to there, or from your house. It's about 2 hours from here, so it would be a little bit closer to Akron. So, well, if you're off next week, maybe we can get together and have lunch or something like that. It'd be great to catch up with you, because I'm not going to be able to make it to the game night. I'm going to be in Pennsylvania, so either that or I'll have to wait till August. That's all I got from here. Looks like they're wrapping up my oil change. Well, at least the guy got out from under the car, so they're done draining. Let's just put it that way. Back to you there, Josh. This is AV8MO.
All right, AV8MO, W8HRF. Well, we'll see what we can do next week. Yeah, I am off, so maybe we can get together and do some lunch. So I'll shoot you a text. So, all right, Andy. Well, you be safe heading out to the family reunion when you do that, and yeah, we'll talk before then. AV8MO, W8HRF. Okay, we also added to the list Scott, K8VOX, but also I know Lucy, she just sent me a text, and she's out there and wants to check in. So pardon me, Scott, I'm going to skip over for just a second because Lucy's short time, and she wants to say hi. So K8YUK, are you out there, Miss Lucy? This is W8HRF.
W8HRF, K8YUK. Hi, everybody. The bridal shower is in full swing, and my baby is being passed around to various young women, and I don't know if I'll be able to see him until I leave. So I thought I'd step away and say hi, and wish everybody well. It's a beautiful day here. A bit hot, but not too bad in the shade, and there's a breeze, so it's manageable. As far as how Betty and William are adjusting to each other, quite well. Betty is definitely obsessed with him in a good way. Wants to help and check on him, and anytime he cries, she'll run around the house to find me or Josh or both of us to announce that he's crying so that we take care of him. And that can be helpful, because sometimes I don't hear him crying. And I'm doing really well. So far, recovery has been absolutely stellar. Hasn't even been a full week yet, and I'm feeling great. And yeah, just enjoying the weather, and hopefully the humidity stays down. Very grateful that Josh is home. I need him every second I can get him, because having a strong-willed, independent 2-year-old along with a very dependent, noodle-necked newborn is a very hard combination. Oh, he eats all the time, so I kind of get stuck in places having to feed him, and then Betty will want me to get something, and I can't. So having Josh is absolutely vital. Very, very grateful for, honestly, the whole role he played through labor and leading up to labor and all that. He's amazing, and I get to brag on him because he is amazing. Probably it for me. I've probably got to figure out where Will ended up. But I hope everybody has a good day. Good the net, and thanks for running it, Josh. I'll wave a hand to Mr. Ray and everybody else who's on the team, probably listening in, and we'll catch you down the log. K8YK to W8HRF 73s, everybody. God bless.
All right, K8YUK, W8HRF. We'll have fun at the bridal shower, Lucy, and we will see you in a little bit. I like the nickname for Will, Noodle-necked. Noodle-necked newborn? All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Going to clear with K8YUK. We're going to talk to Scott real quick, and I also got Nick, KD8SLG, off of the blue screen, and we'll take some check-ins in just a second here. So go ahead, Scott, K8VOX. What do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net?
Well, good evening, Josh. Good evening, all the listeners. Well, afternoon, all the listeners. K8VOX Sky here. Hey, congratulations there, Josh, with the new addition to the family for you and Lucy and Betty. That's just great. That's great. Had a great 4th of July here. Plenty of fireworks along the lake shore here. So they were going for a while last night. Some really good shows. Didn't hear no EMT sirens or anything, so I think everybody must have kept their fingers attached yesterday. But just been messing. It's kind of warm outside, so I've just been inside the AC here messing around. I picked up a Meshtastic node, so I've been fooling around with that all morning, Josh, and that's been pretty much it. Well, had to do a VE test session today up there at Fairlawn Park Library. We had 4 testers, and 3 of them upgraded, and a brand new ham. The 4th one was a brand new ham that went straight to general, so that was a good morning there. The air conditioner was working great, so my air conditioner is working great, and I might have to keep testing it out here for a few more hours till it cools down a little bit. But that's all I got, Josh. Thanks for getting me off the blue screen. Everybody have a great day, and this is K8VOX sending it back to net control.
K8VOX, W8HRF. All right, Scott, fine business on the VE session, and fine business on the ham that went from sounded like you didn't have anything, went straight to general, so that's awesome. I'll never forget how when I went and I got my general, how there was a ham who went in, he had nothing and he came out with extra. That was awesome. That was crazy, but it's awesome to get more folks licensed in the hobby. So we appreciate what you do there for working with the VE. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, no loss of figures. That's always good. And yeah, you probably have a good viewing point there on the lake for all the fireworks. So. All right, fine business, Scott. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the congratulations on William. We do appreciate that, and we'll catch you down the log. Have yourself a wonderful Saturday. And clear with K8VOX. Going to go ahead and re-identify this SDN5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel. Call sign is Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, located in Akron, Ohio. Picked up off of the blue screen, KD8 SLG, just Nick, and K5 CFY. And it looks like also KI5TAQ Taco Tim. But I'm going to go ahead and take a round of check-ins here, and then we'll work that list and get to those guys. So if you've been waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net, please come with your call sign phonetically, along with alphabetically, along with your name and location. Please call now. Wow, I didn't expect silence. That was awkward. Let's try this one more time. If you're waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net, please call with your call sign phonetically, along with alphabetically. Please call now.
Here is Whiskey 8 Delta Echo Charlie Matt in the Mobile.
KC5JVT Kilo Charlie 5 Juliet Victor Tango Butch in Ardmore.
W3ATV Whiskey 3 Echo Tango Bravo for the recheck.
All right, let me pick it up there. All right, on that round, we picked up a W8DEC Matt in the Mobile, KC5JVT Butch out there in Ardmore, Oklahoma, and W3ETV out there in Annapolis, Maryland. Okay, let's go ahead and work this list. W8DEC Matt, how's it going? Man, I haven't heard you in a long time. How's it going, and what do you have going on this 4th of July weekend? Over to you.
Well, good afternoon to you and everybody on the net. Here is Whiskey 8 Delta Echo Charlie, just on my way home from the grocery store. But, yeah, we watched fireworks last night, and we're talking about watching fireworks again tonight, so I hope everybody has had a very good 4th of July weekend. I know we have, being able to have the time off of work. Unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday, but I'm off for the rest of the week, so it's kind of nice to get vacation. I was kind of hoping I'd have it during 4th of July, but that's okay. We'll get it after. It's all good. But anyway, heard the net in, wanted to get my name on the payroll, and you're absolutely right. It's probably been a month of Sundays since I've checked in, and I'm really glad that I had an opportunity to do so. Everybody have a good day. Try to stay hydrated and try to stay nice and cool. W8DEC, back to net control.
W8DEC, W8HRF. All right, Mac. Well, glad you're, sounds like you had a successful trip over there to the grocery store and had some fun watching some fireworks last night, maybe tonight. So, well, you enjoy that. Enjoy your weekend. And like I said, glad to hear you. And thanks for checking in on my hour. We do appreciate it. Getting clear with W8DEC. Let's hop back up to the top of the list here and talk to Nick, KD8SLG. How's it going, Nick? And are you all recovered from field day?
W8WKY.
W8HRF, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Josh, and all the board and breaker netizens. I'm recovered. My ankle hasn't. Ron's truck is still full of everything from field day. We haven't unloaded yet. I haven't gotten over there to do it, and he had other stuff to do all week, so that's on the short list to get done shortly. And you, my friend, you have like 357 sleeps to field day. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control.
I don't think I'm getting out of field day unless we have another kid. Oh, goodness. I think the field day chairman spot is calling my name. Nick, thanks for checking in, and we do appreciate you taking care of field day, being the field day chairman this year. And it was a great one. I know I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of folks who had a lot of fun. Man, chasing satellites all night was awesome. So, what else was I going to say? 357 sleeps. I'm going to start a clock. I'm going to start a timer. Catch you later, Nick. Thanks for checking in. KD8SLG, W8HRF. All right, next on the list, K5, CFY. How's it going, Mr. Ray? And what do you have for the second hour of the Boredom Breaker Net? Over to you.
Whiskey A, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. This is K5 CFY, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, Josh, not much going on here. Just kind of kick back, taking it easy, thinking about doing something outside for a little bit, but it's already 92 degrees and it's pretty sultry, but I think I'll probably put that off. But anyway, appreciate you running that. You always do such an awesome job. And I guess looking forward to the Beacon Net come Sunday night on the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association's 147.390 repeater, and also on their Allstar node 48496, and the Echolink is Whiskey 8 Whiskey Kilo Yankee Dash Romeo every Wednesday and Sunday night to Beacon Net, and maybe some trivia coming up. You guys have been off for a week or so, so you're going to be back on the trivia scene.
Oh yeah, we're back on the schedule, and we'll be back on the trivia scene here come this Wednesday. But I will also be doing pre-show this Wednesday, I believe, because I think Nick is busy that night. So, but yeah, we've been off for a month actually. Dustin was nice enough to give us a month off, so it's been a month of the Nick and Dustin show. But maybe that's a good thing to do after the net. I might sit down and write a couple trivia questions. So, but really looking forward to getting back in the saddle and looking forward to talking to everybody. So, but thanks for the plug for the Beacon Net, and we do appreciate it, Mr. Ray. Anything else before we go down the list?
can't think of a thing there, Josh, but again, definitely appreciate you and all the folks from Ohio up at Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association for letting you do the Border Breaker Net here on Saturday afternoons, and of course on Wednesday with Dustin and Nick. I always enjoy doing that. I always like my other club there, the nets they put on, the beacon net and the barometer net, and I try not to miss any of them. Give it back to you there, Josh. Have a great rest of the hour here, and we'll say 73, everybody. Take care. K5, CFY, back to net control.
All right, Mr. Ray, well, you have yourself a fine Saturday. Thanks for checking in on my hour, and we do appreciate it, and we'll hear you tomorrow. Going to clear with K5 CFY, and brings us down to Taco Tim, KI5 TAQ. How's it going, Tim, and what do you got going on this weekend?
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh, and to everybody on the Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5 TAQ. Just resting, relaxing on the cool side of the door. And I might, maybe a little later today, unload the car of what goodies that I've hauled over to Mom's place to help light off fireworks and all that. And all I can say right now, Josh, is congratulations to you and your wife on the brand new baby.
KI5TAQ, W8HR. Well, thank you, Tim. We do appreciate it. Lucy did great, and really happy that it was a safe and a real good delivery. So, not painless, obviously, but she did awesome. So, and it's been nice to get to know Will over the last couple of days. So, and fine business on all the fireworks and everything unloading. I know in years past, my buddy and I, we'd do some stuff with fireworks and put on a little show at his parents' house years ago, so that was always fun. But hopefully you had a lot of fun. I know we love doing mortars. Mortars were fun. Did you do anything like that, or bottle rockets, Tim? Over to you.
Oh yeah, we did some mortars, and I still got some more left. We just didn't fire them all off last night. Might save them for next year to light off, whether it be at the next 4th of July or maybe, who knows, maybe New Year's. I don't know. But with that said, thankfully no fingers or hands got blown off. And I'm going to be like a few other people that was on vacation. Have to go back to work, and they're going to have to retrain me all over again. But with that said, I'll send it back to Net Control and let you get to the bottom of the list. This is KI5TAQ.
All right, KI5TAQ, W8HRF. Fine business, Tim. Well, you have yourself a wonderful weekend. Thank you for stopping by. And, oh gosh, there was something I was going to say, and I forgot what it was. Yeah, there's always different holidays. You don't even need a holiday sometimes. Well, I guess legally you probably do sometimes, but depends on where you live. So, anyways, have a wonderful Saturday, Tim. We'll catch you later. KI5TAQ, W8HRF. Okay. That brings us down to KC5JVT, Butch out there in Ardmore, and Eddie, W3ETV, you're on deck, and then we'll do another, probably the last call for check-in. So, KC5JVT, Butch, go ahead. What do you have for the net?
Yes, sir. Thank you there. Oh, it's quiet today. It's a quiet day, thankfully. Not like last night. I live about 8 miles out in the country, southwest of Moore, Oklahoma. And you think I'm kidding you, It sounded like World War III had started. Oh, man, it was crazy out here. All my neighbors, I guess, was popping fireworks, shooting off Roman candles, and I don't know what all, shooting up in the air. But anyway, it's all right. I don't have a problem with it. I know some people do, but it don't bother me, because I've popped plenty of firecrackers in my day. But it really did sound like World War III around here. I know when I was a little kid, about 10 or 11 years old, I had firecrackers, and my mother took them away from me, put them in a pickle jar, quart pickle jar. And she hid them. I found them years and years later. And I was going to get one of those black cats out of that jar last night that I've had stored in the shed, and I couldn't find them. So much for my firecracker popping last night. Anyway, that's all from Ardmore, Oklahoma. This will be KC5JVT clear.
W8WKY.
KC5JVT, W8HRF. All right there, Butch. Well, glad. Sounds like you had a fun 4th listening to all the fireworks there. Yeah, I can see when you're about 8 miles out in the country, that's a good spot for doing fireworks because everything's a little bit more spaced out, and it's not quite as close proximity as when you're in the suburbs. So we're pretty. All the houses and everything are pretty tightly packed where we are here in Akron, but so there wasn't too much going on our street, but it was happening around a little bit. And yeah, I've set off a good number of fireworks over the years, but nothing too crazy. We really enjoyed bottle rockets growing up, so it reminds me of when I did model rockets. Model rockets were awesome. I actually have a couple sitting behind me from back in the day, so maybe one day I'll get back into that. So, all right, Butch, you have yourself a wonderful Saturday. Thank you for checking in. Been clear with KC5JVT. Let me go ahead and re-identify. This is the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel, and we are down here at the bottom of the list. Going to call on Eddie, W3ETB, and then we'll do a round of check-ins. How's it going, Eddie? And how's your 4th of July weekend going?
Hi there, proud Papa. Congratulations to you and Lucy on the new addition to the family there. And it's Butch's fireworks were pickled. That's a good one. I like that. Pickled fireworks. and probably Taco Tim would have something to say about that as well. Anyway, it's 88 degrees here in Annapolis, and we got probably about close to a 3-mile wind. I think I told Ray earlier I went outside. It was warm, but not really exceedingly too hot. And I was fooling around with the little Zygo G106 radio. Finally, decided just to put that aside for the time being. Give it in my mind a break, So I've got a USB hub coming tomorrow by Amazon, and I'll install that on the desk, so that'll help me to prevent me from having to crawl underneath the desk to hook anything up with a USB port on the desktop. So, hopefully maybe tomorrow I can get things back together again, and it might be working. Who knows? I still think there's kind of an intermittent problem with it, Anyway, I hope everything's going well with you all, and you're getting plenty of rest. I know that those early morning wake-up calls can be kind of gruesome. But anyway, turning it back to you there, Josh. W3ATV and fireworks. I got plenty of stories about fireworks, particularly one that involves being in the mountains with a lot of snow on the ground. And a group of friends of mine, we were camping, and they started setting off fireworks, and one of them hit a friend's jacket and caught the jacket on fire. So, back to you, Josh. W3TV, back to you.
W3ETB, W8HRF. All right, Eddie. Well, thank you for the congratulations on Will. Yeah, definitely a proud dad here. He is a strong little guy. He's able to lift up his head and look around, and it's awesome. So it's cool to see. And what else was I going to say? That Zygu GB106. I was looking at that a couple years ago when I was first looking for something to take out to do POTA. So definitely a very affordable little radio. It looks like $250 there on Radioddity right now. So, but I know the Zygus, the Chinese radios are kind of hit and miss. But hopefully it works for you, and it can be a lot of fun. What else was I going to say? Yeah, the fireworks story. I don't have any fireworks stories like that. That's an exciting fireworks story. Hope he was all right. It sounds like he was, but yeah, you got to be careful when you're out there playing with those things. So, but all right, Eddie. Well, thanks for stopping by. You have yourself a wonderful Saturday, and we'll catch you further down the log. Going to clear with W3ETB. And we're at the bottom of the list, ready to take some more check-ins. I got plenty of lines to fill here. So if you'd like to check into the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net, please come with your call sign, phonetically, along with alphabetically, along with your name and location. Please call now.
Yeah, Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, W7STT, Cal, down here in Garland County, Arkansas. Gotcha.
Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike KI5WDM Donald in the Osage. Good afternoon, Josh.
Whiskey Echo 4 Charlie Whiskey.
November 8 Quebec X-Ray Echo John in Cleveland.
Delta Alpha Yankee KI5BAY mobile.
All right, let me pick it up there. All right, on that round we picked up W7STT Cal. Right when Cal unkeyed, it seemed like there was another station coming in, and it looks like they were coming through W0OFK repeater, Norfolk, Nebraska. If there's a station out there that sounds like them, you're the first or second to check in. Please come with your call sign now. I missed it completely.
No problem. I know the repeater well. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0 Charlie Sierra India, KF0 CSI, Andy here in Norfolk.
There we go. Awesome. Got you in there, Andy, KF0 CSI. We also picked up KI5 WDM Donald, WE4CW, let's see, Micah in North Carolina, N8QXE John in Cleveland, and KI5 DAY Mr. Allen all day long out there in the mobile. We'll get right to you, Allen. Any other stations for the Boredom Breaker Net? This will most likely be last call. Please come now.
KC1BS, Paul in Maine.
All right, on that round we picked up KC1VQS, Paul out there in Maine. All right, let's go ahead and work this list. KI5 DAY. Mr. Allen, how's it going? And where are you mobile into? And how's your 4th of July weekend going? Over to you, Allen.
KI5 DAY in the net. Hopefully I'm coming. Tulsa. I was down at my sister's about an hour from where I live for the yesterday and today. I just left there a little while ago. I stayed the night down there. We had a great fireworks show. My nieces and I, my niece and her daughter, my grandniece, wore out, took out family, some of my family.
Had a wonderful time. I'm just north of where Alex lives right now. I'm heading north toward where I live up in Sperry. But anyways, congratulations to you and Miss Lucy on the new child being born. I think his name is William. So I hope everything goes well. And if you heard all this, I'm glad that you did. In the meantime, I'll take some.
KI5DAY, W8HRF. All right, Alan. Yeah, we got about 80% of that. I heard everything that you had to say, I believe. You said that you were down at your sister's, it sounded like, and got to enjoy the fireworks with your nieces and Warren out there. And you're pretty close to where Mr. Alex lives and driving home. And, yeah, so sounds good. Thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, we're really happy that everything went well, and we're blessed that to have Will with us, little William. And yeah, it's good to hear you, sir. And sounds like you had a great 4th of July weekend. And glad you were able to make it into the repeater. And that's about it. So hopefully hear you on the Beacon Net tomorrow night. And that's about it. So thanks for checking in, Alan. You have yourself a safe drive home, and we'll catch you later. KI5DAY, W8HRF. Okay, let's jump back up to the top of the list. W7STT, Cal out there in Hot Springs, Arkansas, I believe. How's it going, Cal? And what do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net?
K8HRF, W7STT. Yeah, well, we're doing fine here, Josh, and congratulations on the new arrival. Speaking of which, yesterday during a very nice dinner at my daughter's house, several relatives had collected there, and I got introduced to my number 11 great-grandchild that turned out to be a little boy, and he sure was quiet. He didn't squawk, he didn't cry, he just once in a while wanted something to eat, and that took care of that. So he's a grand little guy. So Lord willing, yours will grow up into a fine young man, and you'll be thankful you started a family. That's the way to go. Other than that, we're at 95 degrees, sun shining, mostly clear, but little clouds out there in spots. Other than that, don't have a whole lot, except I had a house full of, well, I say full, had son and daughter-in-law and granddaughter here a while ago, and then we ended up at a catfish place a mile from my house. And put on the feed bag, and oh my tummy is happy, and my taste buds are just tickled to death, and enjoying the heck out of it. Other than that, Josh, don't have a whole lot, so we'll just shut up and let somebody else get in here and do their part. We'll pass along our 73s, 88s, in case there are any YLs listening. And as old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. K8HRF and the net, W7STT. Thanks a bunch.
All right, Whiskey 7, Sierra Tango Tango, Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot. Thanks so much, Cal. We do appreciate it. And, hey, congratulations on your number 11 great-grandchild. That is phenomenal. And that's awesome, little boy. And him being quiet, it's all a ruse. It's a ruse. When they're in public, they like to be quiet. But when they're at home, then it's the middle of the night, they like to cry. Actually, Will did real well last night, so we got nothing to complain about. So very happy about that. Congratulations. That sounds phenomenal. And glad you got some family time in this weekend. So, and yeah, the catfish place sounds good. So glad you got to have some good food there. So, all right, 7-3 Cal. Thanks for stopping by. Going to clear with W7STT. Brings us down to KF0 CSI. Andy, how's it going, Andy? And what do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net?
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and congratulations on the new little one. I know you'll be excited when they start walking until they get into everything. Now, I'm just at the grandparent stage, but I suppose some of them are halfway to where they could get grandchildren. So we got a 14-month-old that runs around here, and it was fun to watch him walk for the first time. But now that he's into everything, just enjoy the times they don't walk. So don't have much going on here. I'll pass 0 CSI.
KF0CSI W8HRF. All right, Andy. Well, fine business. Thank you for the congratulations. Appreciate that. And yeah, William he's already kicking. I wonder how long. I'm curious how long it'll be before he starts crawling and flipping over. But sounds like a lot of fun having a 14-month-old around. Our daughter Betty is now 2.5, and she's actually at the point now where she is useful to a degree. That's terrible to say, but she will. I'll ask her to do something like throw a dirty diaper away, and she'll run it to the trash and throw it away, which is awesome. So she's a handful, but she's awesome. So, but anyways, fine business there, Andy. You have yourself a wonderful Saturday, and we'll catch you next time. Clear with KF0CSI brings us down to KI5WDM Donald down there in the Osage. How's it going, Donald? And what do you have for the net?
Josh, thanks for letting me in. This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. First off, congratulations there, Daddy. To you and your wife both. I know you're real proud. It's been a long time since we've had kids. Yeah, I'm kind of like some of the others. I've got some that it won't be long, and I might have some great grandkids if I can hold out that long. So I'm just on my way home, so I'll let you get off of here and give anybody else that wants to get in for the end of the year hour. Again, congratulations to both of you. This is KI5WDM. I'm on the side and I'm clear.
KI5WDM W8HRF. All right, Donald. Well, thank you for stopping by on my hour. We do appreciate it, and thank you for running the looks like the second hour on Fridays. Got the chance to check in with you once or twice, so that was good. And what else I was going to say? Thanks for the congratulations, and yeah, it's awesome. William and Betty have 4 of their great grandparents around still. Betty actually got to meet my grandpa, so the 5th great grandparent before he passed away a couple months ago. What was I going to say? So I was really blessed that he got the chance to meet her, and so yeah, and really blessed to have so many great grandparents around, and they're so excited to see Will and get to hold him. So most of them got to meet. Yeah, they all got to meet him yesterday. So that was awesome. So. All right, Donald, well, you have yourself a fine Saturday. Thank you for checking in, and we'll catch you later. Let me go ahead and re-identify real quick. This is Whiskey 8 Hotel, Romeo Foxtrot W8HRF. My name is Josh, Juliet Oscar Sierra Hotel, and this is the second hour, running into the third a little bit, of the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We got 3 more folks on the list here before we shut the net down. Next is Whiskey Echo 4 Charlie Whiskey. Looks like Michael out there in North Carolina. How's it going, Micah? And what do you have for the Boredom Breaker Net? Uh-oh, that repeater system might have disconnected at the top of the hour. Let's try one more time. Whiskey Echo 4 Charlie Whiskey Micah out in North Carolina. Do you have anything for the Boredom Breaker Net?
WE4CW, yes, this is Micah in Kernersville, North Carolina. Thank you for the add to the logbook. Just checking out new radio, so appreciate the recognition that I'm being heard, and I'll give it back to net control. Thank you.
All right, thanks for stopping by, Micah. We do appreciate it, and it looks like this might be your first time checking into the Boredom Breaker Net. So we're here every day, noon Central Time, run for about 2 hours, and typically have a new net control. So we do appreciate it, and have yourself a wonderful holiday weekend. Do you have anything else for the net?
Nothing else for the net. Thank you very much. WE.
All right, thanks for stopping by. 7-3s. Let's see, going to clear with WE4CW. Brings us down to N8 QXE. John out there in Cleveland. How's it going, John? Looks like this might be your first time on the Boredom Breaker net as well. What do you have for the net? And welcome. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. And yes, this is my first time in the net. It's also the first time I get to announce to everybody out there that I became a extra class operator as of today. Took the test this morning. I was surprised, and so was everybody else, that I scored 50 out of 50 and retained my call sign, though. Kept the NAQXE because it flows so well when I do Morse code. I love my call sign in Morse code. And let's see, Josh, congratulations on the newborn. And yeah, I went through that, but I went through that 33 years ago. I'm glad my son's been a great help for this family ever since he's been born. So it's a wonderful thing having children around. And with that, I will hand it back to the net. This is November 8, Quebec X-Ray Echo.
November 8, Quebec X-Ray Echo, W8HRF. All right, John, well, congratulations on upgrading to your extra. So I guess that's NAQXE stroke Alpha Echo, if I remember my test correctly. But 50 out of 50, that is awesome. And that is a great call sign, NAQXE. I like it. I was going to ask you before you head off, what is your favorite keyer to use when you do CW? Do you like straight key paddles, or do you use a bug? Over?
I actually have two sets of paddles, one with the dual paddle on it, so I can just hold down on the thing and go back and forth with a single paddle, and I have a straight key for January where I do straight key night. Back over to you.
All right, fine business. Yeah, that's awesome. I have a straight key that a good friend of mine cleaned up and gave me, KC8 UNB. Tom, he helped get me into the hobby. And so I have that mounted on a nice little piece of stained wood I got from Menards. And I've got some 3D printed paddles from CW Morris, some their portable ones for Parks in the Air. And another 3D printed one I had my buddy 3D print for me. They work okay. But I'm still practicing and trying to learn. I still am not there yet, but I'm hoping one day, hey, maybe next year too for field day, right? Because the double points per contact, it sounds very attractive. So, but all right, fine business, John, and thanks for the congratulations on our newborn here. And yeah, it's great. Glad that your son's been a great help over the years. So, anything else, John, before we move down the list?
Nope, that's it. I would say 7.3 and 88 stall, just in case the YLs are out there. NAQXE will be clear.
All right, thanks for stopping by, John, and we're here every day of the week over here on the N5XQK-R Echolink and 49562 Allstar connection. So, 7-3, John, enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch you further down the log. Brings us down to the last on the list, KC1 VQS, Paul out there in Maine. How's it going, Paul, and what do you have for the Boredom Breaker net?
Well, good afternoon, Josh, and I'd like to say congratulations on your newborn. Hearing updates about that on the barometer net in the morning that I check into, and so that's a great thing. it's been 25 years for me since this is 25, just turned 25. So that's a great thing. In Maine today, it's been great. We've had a great weekend, a 3-day weekend. 83 sunny light winds. You can't beat it. We've been here by the in the water, which is nice, and it's horrible now. And bugs on the bar a little later on, beans, and enjoy the evening. So with that, I'll turn it back to Net Control. This is KC1 BCAS.
KC1 VQS W8HRF. All right, Paul. Well, thank you for stopping by on my hour here, and thanks for the congratulations. We do appreciate that. And hold on, I'm going to break for time for a second. All right. Yeah, I haven't been able to make it on the barometer net too much this week, just because I'm not driving to work, but did get the chance to check in a couple of times. So glad to hear you when we do on the barometer net, and fine business. It sounds like you're having a nice day up there in Maine, a nice weekend. Maine seems like such a nice place to visit. We'll have to maybe do a vacation up there sometime. Maybe we'll pull our camper up there sometime. That'd be awesome. So, but you have a good afternoon, Paul. 7-3s, and we'll catch you later. Okay, that's 60. We got 60 folks on the log, so that's the end of the last list. That was the last call, so let me take a break for time, and we'll wrap this up. All right, with that, we're at the bottom of the list and the bottom of the net. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for checking into the net today. I'd like to thank the RCWA Club for sponsoring the net, as well as all the other clubs and the repeaters which link up. We love hearing from everybody, and we wouldn't have a net without all of you. With that, thank you all for the well wishes. Really happy. Have a wonderful 4th of July weekend, and we'll say 7-3 to all. With that, this net is now closed. I return the frequency to normal and customary amateur use. 7-3 to all, and have a wonderful weekend. W8HRF is clear.